Mind maps are generally considered to be useful in brainstorming sessions, which have been used in business for quite some time. Mind maps visualize the ideas expressed, illustrate their relationships with each other, and help to create a quick overview of the main concepts of the issue under discussion. Due to these features, mind maps can be used effectively when learning foreign languages. In our presentation, we will focus in particular on the following points: basics of the research, functional characteristics of cloud systems used to create mind maps, the criteria for selecting these cloud services for use in the educational process for learning foreign languages, analysis of the pilot study results. Reason stood for the idea that the human brain perceives information not linearly, but immediately and completely. According to Grossman, a mind map is a creative method of successfully collecting our scattered ideas and putting them on paper in an orderly manner. Neolin, based on her practical experience, stated that the greatest difficulties in learning words arise at the stage of their long-term storage in the mental lexicon. Turkish believes that learning is best done when the learning material is organized and structured, in particular when the foreign language learning organizes and classifies words. The need for prospective specialists of various specialities to learn foreign languages in higher education institutions has long been under. Problematic issues are related to the search for effective ways to master lexical material, learn grammatical structures, and form and develop foreign languages communication skills. One of the ways to visualize and learn the lexical and grammatical structure of any foreign language, as well as visual support during speaking, is through mind maps. Having reviewed and analyzed the functionality of a number of cloud services, we believe that the main characteristics that should be used to evaluate systems aimed at building mind maps include the following: the cost of the license, user-friendliness and clarity of the interface, the possibility of teamwork in real time, the number of maps available for creation, the availability and number of built-in templates, editing options, for example, selection of fonts, styles, and so on, the availability of interactive training materials, the availability and efficiency of the support service. However, if we talk about the criteria for selecting these cloud services for use in the educational process for learning foreign languages, we should first of all pay attention to the following: the availability of a free version, the availability of an online version, special financial offers for students and teachers, the possibility to master in the program based on training videos, the type of restrictions on the use of the free version, the availability of templates in the software library suitable for the most efficient structuring and presentation of terminological data depending on the purpose. Given the importance of the availability of free online version of cloud services and the type of restriction they have, we summarize some characteristics in table. Taking into account the criteria for selecting these services for use in the educational process in foreign language learning, we have chosen 5 of them for the pilot study: Aya, Mindomo, Mira, SmartRow, XMind. When suggesting the use of mind maps to students, we drew attention to some of the possibilities of their use, namely, to present information on a specific topic or section, to visualize important concepts, revealing their connections with other concepts, including those subordinate to them, to systematize thoughts and ideas on a particular topic by visualizing them in a map, to create a concentrated collection of the main ideas of the text, to develop presentation, to plan and prepare projects, including teamwork. On the following slides, you can see examples of mind maps created by students during our research, the thematic field Nature Protection in German in the X-Mind mind map, and the essay Components in German in the Iron Mind map. In order to find our students' attitudes toward the use of mind maps in foreign language learning, we conducted a survey, the results of which are presented in table. When asked which cloud service students thought was best suited for creating mind maps for grammar tasks, the majority of responses were that Miro and MindDomo were the best. For creating mind maps for vocabulary learning, students preferred MindDomo, but XMind and SmartO were also highly rated. IR was the most frequently chosen by students to create mind maps for essays. The study shows that there are quite wide possibilities of using mind maps in the process of learning foreign languages at different stages, taking into account the level of students' language proficiency. A number of advantages of mind maps have been identified, including visualization of vocabulary material related to the subject being studied, which contributes to its better memorization. Systematization of vocabulary by semantic fields, which helps to understand the relationships between synonyms. Organizing grammatical material to facilitate learning of grammatical structures. Structuring terminology according to the domain principle, which realizes the dual purpose of mastering it and using it in translating texts. A control and self-control in the process of listening and reading comprehension testing, which speeds up the testing process. Selection of basic concepts for writing and speaking, which creates a visual support. Thanks for your attention.